Welcome back to Truth Quest. My name is Aaron Moriarity. I will be your host. We're going on a quest for truth together. And welcome. The first one in was Catherine Weiss, and boom, she drops a big, awesome, lovely super chat. Thank you very much, Catherine. Thank you so very, very much. And look who's with us today. Mud Rabbit. We missed you. And we're glad to see you. Very glad to see you. We were starting to worry. Go get whatever you need. Whatever you need. Just thank you for being here. You rock. And yes. And Catherine says you're very welcome. And you're very welcome too, Mud Rabbit. We care about you all here all the time. Okay, and look who else we have here. T. Wilson, hello there. Welcome to the program. Good to see you here. Well, I hope that you all got to see Andy talking about the Bible code. Very interesting stuff. The man has had an interesting life, and I can't wait till his book comes out. 300 chapters. So there you go. Oh, good. She's okay. Well, we were definitely praying for you, Mud Rabbit. Oh, that's so nice to hear. I hope everything is okay over there by you. And look who else just showed up. Hello, Artist61. Welcome to the program. Awesome. Don't we just have the best mods here? Oh, yeah. I would say so. And the best chatters. Well, friends, let's get this off, shall we? Let's just start this baby off good, shall we now? Oh, I gotta get rid of that. Yeah. So I think I'll wait on that one. This was an interesting one I saw today, and I'm sure maybe you can agree with the sentiments of this meme. Scary child toy, the old Jack in the Box, the adult equivalent. Yes, even the colors are the same. Bam! You never knew that thing was going to blow up on you. It might blow up in the fridge. Very scary thing, you know? You hit it once, nothing happens. Hit it again a little harder, boom! It sounds like a cap, like a cap gun or something. Just really pops. Yeah. So weird. But yeah, I thought that was a nice correlation. It looks like the meme could use a little cleaning up there. Looks like they made it with a stick and some paint. Yeah. Stick it in the seam and it pops better. Okay. Yeah, I've heard this spoon. Yeah, the spoon handle. Yeah. 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 But still, I mean, even if you know it's coming, it's always kind of, whoa. Whoa. Oh, you just made cinnamon rolls. Okay. That's cool. Cinnamon rolls. My grandma Holly Bell Moriarity made the best cinnamon rolls. And the rumor has it that those awesome cinnamon rolls, I guess they had some neighbors that owned a bakery. They would give them a lot of bakery items from their bakery for just one of those delicious, homemade, thick, big, and caramely on the bottom. Oh my, I don't know how she did it. She was just one of these great food preparers, you know, and just wonderful, wonderful memory. Holly Bell, my grandma Moriarity, with her famous cinnamon rolls, all sticky on the bottom. Very, very good stuff. I've never had one even come close to those. Not even come close. Not even. It's so I'm glad that I got to experience that. Get to take the chronovisor back and get that recipe. I think it was just bread dough she used. Just plain bread dough. Homemade, from scratch. I tried making something from scratch and I just kept scratching and scratching and nothing happened. I don't know. I guess you're supposed to have ingredients or something like this. Nobody told me. Nobody told me. You know, I love just, you know, scouring the news to find out, you know, some of the newer things. Oh, what's this? Oh, scientists who didn't predict a single thing accurately for the last 2 years, confident they know what the weather is going to be like in 100 years. Wow. Well, I guess their knowledge only pertains to the far future. We can trust them on that, it looks like. Yeah. Isn't that something? I don't know how we're ever going to get our trust in these white coats back again, the ones that were dancing as they lied to us all. And a lot of us knew they were not being truthful. In fact, I heard a statistic, I can't remember, it's in the 70%, 70 something percent people in the US that did not succumb to the hyper craziness of something that was pushed out and foisted upon folks. So yeah, it's going to be a long time before we can trust these people again. And it looks like Austin Morris is here. Good evening, Austin Morris from Knoxville, Tennessee. Knoxville. There we go. It looks like there's some new cereals coming out. You know, I don't like processed food too much, but some of these new cereals coming out look interesting. They look a little bit interesting. What do you think about this one? Oh, the great cornholios. Oh, free TP inside. Wow. Are you threatening me? Yeah. Look at that. I think that's going to be a popular one with the kids, don't you think? What do you think? It looks nutritious and delicious, possibly. Maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, and there's our good friend Austin Morris. And everybody's saying hi because everybody's so nice and friendly here. We all like to say hello to our fellow chatters. So Thank you, everybody, for being so cozy. Hello there, buddy. Yes. Crunchy munchies are the best. Oh, yeah. You can rub them on your chest. Oh, my goodness. That sounds like might have been some kind of skit on some show or something. It sounds like it could be. Crunchy munchies. Is that like a Saturday Night Live thing? I don't know. I'm not hip to all that. What you call it? Talk. So that's a good one. And of course, if you're going to have this in your pantry, why then you would by rule of thumb, you would also have to have the complimentary, if you will. I think from the same manufacturer, possibly. Let's see what's his. Oh, Butt Munch. Oh my God. Hey, eat this cereal because it's like really good for you. Yeah, this cereal sucks. It tastes like butts. Free braces inside. Look at that. Wow, and look at the marshmallows are shaped like, oh, I can't say some of those things. Interesting. There you go. B&B. Well, there you are. Well, I'm glad to see they're trying some new cereals. Isn't that nice? Yeah, feed them to unwanted guests. Stuff your mattress with the rest. Oh, he's either coming up with this or it's a routine he's remembered. I might be the only one. Oh, that's from Looney Tunes. Okay. Oh, interesting. That's a good place to get something from. Gross. Yeah, well, that's the whole idea. Yeah, it's kind of like Beavis and Butthead are definitely guy humor. Okay, if you were, I don't know, it's guy humor, I guess. But I tell you, when I first saw Beavis and Butthead drawn, I thought, what ugly looking characters. I'm not interested in it at all. And the first time I saw one of the cartoons years ago, I was cry laughing. I was projectile tear laughing my head off. So, yeah, yes, you are right. Ratfink was gross, but the kids loved them back in the day. Yes, and you know, my brother got to actually be friends with Big Daddy Roth, Ed Big Daddy Roth, the creator of Ratfink. So that's pretty cool. And I painted the Ratfink on the doors of my first car, the Ratmobile. Yeah. So the Ratfink has a near and dear place in my heart. We grew up building all those model kits and seeing we used to go to the car shows and see all these beautiful custom cars. And we went to one of the shows that they had the Batmobile there. And boy, was that exciting. Oh, you had the Ratfink sticker on your fender of your bike. Oh, you lucky ducky. Oh, look who's here now. Cheryl. Hello there and welcome to the program. Wow. Yeah, the Ratfink. The Ratfink rocked. It sure did. He sure did. Yeah, he was, for people who don't know, the Ratfink was Mickey Mouse's evil twin. That's how Ed Big Daddy Roth described him. And you might take a look at that in a little bit. I don't have anything pulled up for it right now, but and then this Klaus Schwab keeps trying to sell us to eat the bugs. I think he's going a little too far here. What do you think? No, we're still not seeing it, dude. I mean, it's nice that you went to that extent to do a cookbook for us, buddy, but I think we're going to take a hard pass on that. Yeah. How about you eat Z worms, Z bugs, and we'll eat Z real food. Okay. Oh, the rat fink. There it is. I don't know if I can get that off of here. StreamYard won't let me grab things like links. I'll have to go over to YouTube. Possibly. Yeah, I think I have to go to YouTube to get it, to get that link. I hope everyone's having a wonderful, wonderful Monday evening. It's been a very nice day here. Very nice weather-wise. And it's my daughter's birthday. I wished her a happy birthday today. And whoops, if I'm oh, okay, there we go. Let's see if I can find it now. I gotta wait for the thing to load, I guess. Oh, there it is. Okay, there we go. Oh, yes, there's the rat fink. I'll just put him on. Well, I guess I can just do this. Then I don't have to put it on my deal. Alrighty then. Okie dokie, Pinocchio. Okio dokio, Pinocchio. Okay. Yes. I'm just on StreamYard and it's just different for me. But I got it. So let's drop this thing off of here. And let's get Ratfink up there front and center like he deserves to be. There he is. In all his glory, there's the Ratfink. Isn't that wonderful? He is a cool, cool cat. And he likes hot rods, of course. The creator of Ratfink was the famous Ed Big Daddy Roth, who my brother has purchased several of his bubble top customs from the 60s, which he has renovated back to the original. And if you want to see some Ratfink stuff, my brother's got quite a collection of stuff like this. So go to my channel, scroll way down, and you'll find 2 or 3, maybe 4 videos I've done. My brother's garage. And one's a slideshow. The other 3, I think, are videos. And it's got all of his custom cars, and some Ratfink stuff in there, and some actual cars that Big Daddy Roth designed. So yeah, Ratfink. I remember building that model when I was a kid. It was very magical, because he was kind of, I guess, he symbolized kind of, kind of the keep on trucking type of attitude, Yeah, I don't know. Very, very cool. A lot of T-shirts with that emblazoned on it, and I'm sure Ed Roth made quite a penny on that during his lifetime. And he used to write about my brother in his newspaper article that he had while he was still alive. Yeah, because my brother would call him up. Hey, Ed, when you were working on this car, whatever car it was, back in 1961, what 2 colors of paint did you mix to get that orange tone? He goes, dude, that was 1961. I can't remember that far back, but thanks for calling. So he appreciated at least that he wanted to find out, those facts. Most people would take his cars and just change them and make them different cars and call them their own. Mark brought them back to their original glory. So he became fast friends with my brother. So that's awesome that he had that. Was very cool. The Ratfink. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we built those as kids, and boy, my brother just took it one step further with his his really museum / garage and house. His house is like a museum too. He's got 2 or 3 cars in his house, custom cars. So yeah. Yeah, 60s, early 70s, yeah, late 60s, mid 60s. Yeah, he was one of the custom car builders of the day. Boy, the first car my brother bought that was a Roth car was the Rotar. It was a 3-wheeled hover car that had 3 fans on it. But it was never, no insurance company would ever insure it to run again because there was an accident. One of the blades came off and hit someone in the face. It wasn't fatal, but it was enough to make insurance companies not want to insure it. I don't blame them. And its operation shut down. His house is a museum. When people come to see him, they really are a scream. The Addams Family. Doodly-doo. 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 See? Great song. Great shows. That's back when they had actual scripts that they would write and stories and good actors. Yeah. Wouldn't permit flying cars. No, it didn't fly. It was just supposed to hover. It would had 3 wheels, but it also had these fans that would make it hover. I guess. Yeah, it was a show car. It wasn't really an engineering example or anything, you know. So no, I don't think he built the Munsters car. I think some other custom builder did those, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Hello, Peggy Dancer. Welcome to the program. Good to see you here. Yeah. I'm not sure. I mean, I'm sure the intranet has that information. I'm just not. I'm not. I think I might have known at one time, but I think George Barris, who gets credit for designing the Batmobile, I think he also did the Monkeys mobile. George Barris. That could be. That rings a bell. But there you go. The Rat Fink. You know what else? My brother built an exact duplicate clone of a car that was actually featured on one of the groups I follow. And it's an Ed Big Daddy Roth car. And here it is. Oops. Let's try to get it up here. Whoa. And yeah. Did I open that? Uh-oh. I gotta open it. Yeah, I do. I think I did. There it is. Okay. Yeah. Can't do too many things in a row at a time. I get confused. There you go. Yes, the Polaris, the North Star. And I actually have a graphic of that, but maybe I'll show that again. So I guess that's what he was told, or somehow I to watch the show again to see. Here it is, an exact duplicate clone of Ed Big Daddy Roth's famous Outlaw, the Outlaw. Yes. And so I said, "Oh, Mark, this is great. It looks like a pretty good copy." He goes, "No, it's not a copy. It's an exact duplicate clone." He was very precise in his wording. Exact duplicate clone. And he described the windshield. He said, "Yeah, I found out that the original one had I don't know what it was, something. I'm paraphrasing here. It was like a 1918 windshield, and so he got one of those, and very difficult to find. He finally got one, and like the top piece was shortened, so he had to short. So it was an incredible feat to do what he did here, and he had to pore over every single photo ever taken of this car, because at the time he built this, no one knew where that car was. So he was going all by photographs. Oh yeah. And go back into my archives, way back into the yesteryear on my channel there, and you'll find My Brother's Garage. And there's My Brother's Garage 2, and I think there's 3 and maybe 4. But check those out. They're pretty cool. You will love them. You'll love them. You'll love them. You won't be able to get enough of them. And this is actually in his house. This car's in his house. Yeah. And his cars have been to shows. I mean, he was getting paid a lot of money to have one of these big, car show things that goes around the country. They took care of his cars. I think he had 2 or 3 of his cars, and it toured the country, and he was paid like a lot of money. Like, I can't remember how much it was, but it was a lot. It's like, wow. And if they fix anything if something goes wrong. So yeah, they take very good care of them. They're very careful. Oh, this sounds interesting. The Thunderbolts Project or Electric Universe people speak of an electrical phenomenon related to the Northern Lights as the world tree of Nordic mythology. Oh, interesting. Man, such interesting stuff that you come up with there, that you have in your brain. Yeah, the Mormons say heaven is a planet orbiting another star. Yeah, I don't. Hmm. I know. Yeah, and they wear weird underwear too. I looked into the Mormon faith, and let's just say it's kind of bizarre. Okay, but they have a really good choir, I heard. Yeah, and that's where we got the Osmonds from. So hey, there you go. You got to take the good with the bad. Oops. Hey, free range brain. How did we miss him? See, I'm getting my eyesight's failing me. Well, thank you, Peggy Dancer. Yeah, my brother is one of the very few people who could pull off building something like that. His attention to detail is incredible. Just incredible. I have to tell you. Yes, yes, yeah. Well, we're just downrange of strange, where the outrageous is contagious and the paranormal is the new normal. And your brother someday might build a Ed Roth car like my brother did. Hey, if it happened to me, it could happen to you. So cool. And I don't know how he keeps everything so clean. I'm like looking at my house today. I'm going, okay, where's all this dust coming from? Where's it all coming from? I mean, uh, at this point, do I dust and clean everything, or do I just wait till there's enough to start planting food in it? I don't know. It's getting kind of deep. Just kidding. Yeah, but he keeps things. I don't know how he does it. Maybe he's got a cleaning person. I don't know. Right? Right, Mud Rabbit? Yeah, some things just don't make sense. I think, I guess I guess you could make up your own religion. I mean, some people have, right? I mean, why not? Uh, there you go. People have. I mean, pretty pretty interesting stuff. So that's amazing. The guy is amazing. I don't know how he does it. And he keeps such a clean, organized. He's got every single hot rod magazine cataloged and in those binders. Every single one, I think he's got. Yeah. Oh, and there they are right there in those black and red binders. Oh, how do you like that? Right on that little built-in shelf there. Yeah, and his house and his garage are like museums, really. I mean, gigantic trophies everywhere. Yeah, so that's that. Fun stuff. You know, and he built all those while he was, working full time. So here's something sad. I think that a lot of us saw this was going to come eventually, that it was going to come. But look at that. CNN medical analyst who advocates for something now admits it harmed her own son's development. Yeah, it turns out that actually blocking air from getting in your body harms you. I don't know how people couldn't understand that. We need it to live. It's quite obvious that it was all a plot, and they were hoping it would be a lot more effective than it was. And the reasons for the masks was because, of course, the last pandemic, which happened in 1918, 100 years ago or so, Spanish flu. Oh, it wasn't racist to call it the Spanish flu, was it? No. But guess what? They made them wear masks. Not everybody, not the elites, just the plebs. And more people died from bacterial pneumonia from wearing those darn masks than they did from what they were trying to prevent it from. Sounds a lot like what happened again. History repeats itself. That's why you can't vanquish history. If you don't learn your history, you're bound to repeat it again and again and again and again. Yes, yes, and the ability to connect emotionally with people because you can't see their face if they're smiling or frowning or what. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, a friend who is deaf and she reads lips. Yes. They're very tough. Yes, I can only imagine. Oh, my goodness. Okay, Austin was out in the grocery store. Still some people outdoors wearing masks. Yeah, on a bright sunny day. I know. It's maddening. It's really quite something. I mean, it's wow. And that's how I invented the Invisimask, so people would know that they got the state of the art Invisimask. They don't need the dumb visible mask. The Invisimask does it already. And it works with your immune system, and you already have it on. There you go. Yes. Yeah, diapers don't belong on your face. They belong on a baby, okay? On a baby's bottom, not on your face. Breathing bacteria. And a lot of people died back in 1918, that last pandemic, which I probably was planned too. Let's face it. This is a multi-generational thing they're doing here. And now that we're catching on to it, I mean, it's hopefully not going to be long. And they're going to be hurting for certain and feeling the wrath of actual laws that they've broken and the law taking control and being being executed fairly and evenly, like we haven't seen it in a long time. Yes, sunlight destroys viruses. Yes. Couldn't even say that before. Yes, there really. Yeah, I saw a crashed car. The guy passed out. He was wearing a mask, alone in his car, depriving himself of oxygen. He passed out, wrecked his car, and, did it knock any sense into him? I don't know. I don't know. But, oh, the lawsuits are coming. Oh, yes, they are. Inevitable. It sure was unfair to her. That's right. Yeah. I'd like to have my brother on the show sometime, but I don't think he's going to be. He's not really one for promotion or grandstanding at all. He Monster Garage wanted to do a story on him. They were going to come out to his garage and interview him. He said no. I said, Mark, really? He goes, nope. Wow, he didn't. He did not. Well, guess what, folks? They're still wearing them in Missouri too, and it's been in the high 90s. Oh my God, what is wrong with these people? Here's another Nebula art for you. Take a look at that. That's kind of cool, huh? Yeah, we need to stop that mask wearing. Masks are only for Halloween. And even the Halloween masks have holes to breathe through. And remember now, these medical masks, oh, surgeons use them. Yeah, they use them in the operating room. And guess what? They did all kinds of tests and found out, this is many, many years ago, decades ago, that when they wear the masks, the doctors don't get as much oxygen. So you know what they do? They flood the room with oxygen so that they don't faint while they're wearing these restrictive masks. So if your employer is not flooding the room with oxygen, which in fact is a very dangerous thing to do because it could start fire. So I mean, uh, but when people say, "Oh, doctors were," yeah, they wear them in oxygen-rich environments so they can get enough oxygen so they're not passing out while doing brain surgery or whatever they're doing. I just can't believe how much common sense just went right down the tubes for 2 years in the news. Oh, you see a big bug? Oh, and a kitty, cute kitty has a nose for a big kitty. Oh, interesting. Crystal skull. When is my mom coming on? I don't know. I want to go see her. Um, so I'm trying to plan exactly when I'm going over there. So maybe if my confuser works there, if the internet connection is strong enough there to broadcast from there, I'll do a show with her for sure. So that would be awesome. I hope that happens. But it's up to her. I mean, there's other people who I would like to have on the show, and they just don't want to. So you don't want to force anybody, right? Right. So there you go. There's that one. I mean, this is number one. Okay. Number one. Number one. So I got a call from Mike the fireman today. Um, he was talking about lots of things. Keep him in your prayers. He quit his union after 25 years because, if you don't agree with what they're doing, why keep supporting it? And so he's having some people turn on him now. So keep him in your prayers, and then hopefully that'll all get. Hopefully, a lot of this truth comes out, and he knows a lot of this because um, he's a fireman, and they deal with oxygen poor, and what kind of filter, what kind of apparatus you need to filter out different things, and he'll tell you right away that there's no way the masks are doing anything except making you sick. And in the 1800s, more people died because I think that they didn't clean them as much. Maybe everyone didn't have a washing machine and a dryer in their house like everybody does now, or most people do, you know? And so they used these masks day in and day out, and they got sick and died. I think that was the reason they were pushing the masks. I guess they didn't consider the fact that people are washing these things and keeping them clean and switching them out when they get dirty. So it was much fewer casualties than they were hoping for. That's my belief because I think there was dark intentions for this. And very sad see good people being hoodwinked like that. And it's just not right. Shouldn't happen. Shouldn't happen. It just should not happen. Okay. Yeah, that does have a cat right in the middle, or possibly a bat too. Yeah, Operation Shutdown says, I remember Mike the Fireman's last appearance on the show. He was very passionate. Yes, he is. Yep, he is very passionate. And I think, deep down we all are. We all are. And look at this. Prayers for Mike from Peggy Dancer and from Cheryl and from Mud Rabbit. A pit bull's head. Mad Pogue, welcome to the program. Yeah, I think he was. He said he was going to maybe be in a chat tonight. So keep your eyes open for him. It's MT something. So there you go. There's the bull's head. The bull's head. There you are. Okay. I'm not going to flip that one. Just not gonna. Okay. Not gonna flip it because we got some to get through here. Okay. Oh, and also, friends, there was a very disturbing update from Corey Good. Here is the number 2 one, that same blue nebula. Oh, look at that. Getting some real geometric shapes in there. Almost looks like a giant insect head, like a grasshopper head. To me, that's what I see. Giant grasshopper head. The girl next door has a pit bull who looks like that. Yes, that's his name. You're right, Peggy Dancer. Mount Monis. It stands for something. He told me, but I can't remember. So you see a dog. Oh, yeah. I think I see a dog too. Okay. Let's see what Austin Moore says. I see a big bug face like a praying mantis. Yes, I see that too. Or a grasshopper or something like that. Hmm. Okay. This is number 1 and number 2. Oops. Here we go. We're going to flip this baby, all right? Let's flip it. See what we got now. Whoa. It's like a towering blue robot coming out of the blue city there, launching from the cranium of some insectoid, like some robot chip launching out of him, going to infect the universe. Yes, wide space in between the eyes for sure. Very buggy looking. So I thought that was a really interesting one. I love the blue. Reminds me of those blue Christmas lights. I love it when some people do their whole house and everything with those really cool blue colors. I think that's so cool. Something really neat about that. Reptile like. Okay. I think I see a bunny too. Look at that in the middle there. The two stars are his eyes. Looks like he's wearing like a vest. It's a picture of a hippopotamus on the front. There you go. Could be. Just love it. Love that stuff. Yep. Oh, and by the way, I got to show you this. I talk about my friend Red Pill 78, redpill78news.com. Zach Payne, the corruption detector, Red Pill News. It's got a great show. Check him out. I'm sure you probably already know him, but he just interviewed this guy and he dropped this. Check it out from Ivan Rankin. Didn't realize that Red Pill 78 Rumble channel was so popular. Video hit number 78. Coincidence? Red Pill 78 on weekly most viewed list. Up there with behemoths Steve Bannon, Daily Caller, and Charlie Kirk. And hit number 32 in long form shows. Way up there with Patriot channels, Patel Patriot, Pete Santilli, Gateway Pundit, and Devin Nunes. Thanks, Zach, to you and for introducing me to your very high IQ audience. Hashtag truth. That is incredible. And this is what happens, folks, when you stick to something like he's doing, putting out all the information. Oh, look, we got Mike here. Hello there, Mike.
Hello.
We're on the air, so you know.
I think you got a show going on tonight.
Yeah,
correct?
We're on right now. You're on the air, dude.
Oh, excellent. I'm just calling in about Red Pill and Ivan thing. Oh my God.
I know.
I talked to you earlier about that, and I was hoping you were bringing that up on the show.
Oh yeah. I definitely did. I had it queued up, so for sure, definitely. Yep.
Excellent. I just wanted to make sure. Here's my point that before we hung up, I just thought I had the thought, let everybody know this is something you can send to all of your normie friends and the family that doesn't We've all been through it. We know who doesn't agree. Be bold and just send this interview out to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I've been doing all tonight. I've been sending it. I'm going through my old phone contact list.
All right.
And I'll do that sometimes. And you don't know how people are going to react, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I really, truly, I think we're in a different point in time in our life right now when I think people will pay attention. I think the teeter-totter, call Max and tell him Mike, the fireman, said, I think the teeter-totter has finally swung.
Yeah. I think so, too.
I really think.
I think so, too.
This interview right here with Red Pill and the information, and we've all been paying attention, will make the teeter-totter go the other way chance at this point.
Yes. Have you seen this guy JP? He's got long red hair. He's kind of muscular, and he does these.
Yes. Oh yeah.
So
he's kind of funny. He's like a
yeah.
Canadian.
Right.
And all that.
Right.
Yes.
He did a thing on Brian Stelter saying goodbye, and he was pointing out that a lot of his videos get more views than CNN's videos. So there you go.
Really? That's awesome.
Yeah. So it's happening.
I said that to my step boys some time ago, and we were on our way on a duck hunt trip, and we just watched. We were driving for like an hour to go to this hunting thing, and we watched JP for an hour. And I, as an adult, and you got kids on the internet, we correlated with that. That was some middle ground, and we just laughed and laughed on all these videos. It was amazing. You know.
Oh yeah, he's fun.
I know JP for sure.
Yes.
You know?
Oh yeah. So
that's awesome. It's just another sign. I think, guys. I've been so stressed, and I apologize. I'm on the air tonight again, and let me just apologize. I talked to Aaron about this before. Sorry for all my cuss words and me getting so passionate that I just start F-bombing here and there and there. Sorry, I got to learn how to get over that. And true power is only the soul of the person that can be calm and tell their story. And I'm sorry, guys, you see my flaws. I need to change my ways and become powerful and calm.
There you
Forgive
go.
me.
Forgiven. You're forgiven, dude.
Well, thank you. I just, it's just, you get all passionate and you realize how many people fought back for the country and how
I know.
you could have been
I know.
in their situation in a foxhole. And it's like, I do not forget those people.
Right.
You know?
Exactly.
And
we shouldn't.
We're all in this war now. We're in a war.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to become calm and state my facts where people can at least not be scared and listen. And so I can be a better force, you know. And if anybody's got info out there or somebody, bring it. I won't listen, you know. But anyway, that's the main reason why I called. I don't want to take up the show or anything like that. I don't know what you guys are talking about right now. I'm just giving a call out, you know.
All right.
So,
thanks for calling in, buddy. I appreciate it.
All right, you guys.
Wait,
everybody have a great night.
Wait, hold on a second. How's your back doing?
I had another session today. Last night I slept weird on it. It's weird. I'll go from one day where it hurts, and then I go to this session, and it'll feel good. And this guy's telling me that's normal. You're gonna have some ups and downs each way while you're going through the healing process.
Sure.
But now I can reach down on the ground and pick something up, and not feel like, oh, here's a weird one. I'm going to go up to the sink to wash my face, and you have to lean down just a little bit.
Yeah.
That's the thing that really thinks that my back's going to go out.
I know.
So when I'm feeling good, I can do just a little thing like that. I can lean towards the sink to like wash my face or something, and I don't feel nothing. But when it's bad, I feel like I'm going to lean forward, just wash my face, and I'm going to talk to the floor.
Exactly.
It's just weird.
I know. I
don't wish this upon anybody.
I know, but you make a very good point. You know, I think a lot of, especially bathroom sinks, are built so that a child can reach the sink. But when we get to be big people, we have to bend over, and you should have like a little jack on the sink, so you could jack it up or jack it down. Move it up or move it down.
Here's the thing: my sink downstairs, my bathroom, I got the old farmhouse. I think you might have showed the photos of my garden leave. I should turn around and photo the farmhouse that's built in 1910 or whatever. And it was redone in 91 with electrical and all that. And it's so cozy. I love my old farmhouse.
Awesome.
I don't have to impress any neighbors whatsoever. I'm very comfortable, and I'm comfortable with God where I'm at.
That's cool.
So my downstairs is low ceiling, not finished, and I had a bathroom installed in 2014. I know a plumber. I found this guy, totally believer in God, and he's on board with kind of our show. He set me up. He helped me out with the row house. He come out here, help me up. I know a good plumber in my area. If you're hiring, look me up. I can set you up the right guy. He helped me get my bathroom set up downstairs. I did a lot of the work myself, but he laid it out for me and helped me get it going. My sink is higher, like you're saying. It's not the standard lowness. It's a little bit higher. But what the problem is, when you're washing your face and you wash your hands, if you don't try to lean over and keep your elbows up, the water drips down on the floor then.
Yeah.
So there is something to be said about that standard height, you know?
Yeah.
Because if you're reaching down, all the water flows right down your arm in the sink. But if your sink is higher, then all the water runs down your elbows and starts dripping on your floor.
Well.
So, which makes me lean over anyway, you know? And we thought, let's this be the man bathroom down here, the man cave. I've got the taller style toilet. Monica she's like 4'11", so we put the small toilet upstairs, you know, and let that be hers, you know, and so it's all good. And let me just tell you, it was a lot of work installing all that stuff, tearing up the floor, doing all this and that. Well, and everything you put work into and you really struggle at pays off in the end. It pays dividends all the time.
It does. It does. So, it does. And cleaning up after a job like that's tough. And I got just the product for you to clean that bathroom, lickety split. And that is, of course, the famous toilet tongue. Yes, because nothing cleans under the lip better than a tongue. There you go.
What about those Teletubbies? Oh, man.
There it is. Well, thanks for calling in, man. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. Hi to everybody, Mud Rabbit, Dark Brain, everybody out there. What a great community. Thanks again for being out there. You guys don't know how much you helped me. I probably would have bills of the thousands and therapy work if it wasn't for everybody here. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, well, and we will send our bills. So yeah, everybody send your bill. Send your bill to Mike. The fireman. P.O. Box 1234. Your town.
Peace in, everybody.
All right. Thanks, buddy. Take care.
All right. Bye.
Bye. What a great guy. What a great guy. Yes, he's a good guy. And thanks for calling in, buddy. We really appreciate hearing from you. And we all love you. We're sending our prayers out to you all the time. So there you go. Yes. Oh, thank you, Mud Rabbit. Look at that. Donate to the Truth Quest if you so choose to. We'll get that toilet tongue off of there. I know some people don't like that. It's another guy joke. So sometimes we do those. Yes, it's paypal.me/AARONMORIARITY 17. You can send it as friends and family, no fees. And the Cash App is the cash sign Truth Quest with Aaron. That's AARON. 1 R, 2 A's. There you go. And thank you very much, Mud Rabbit. We're so glad that you're back. And hello to the lurkers out there. Oh, I forgot to check the lurker app. Let me. Oh, my goodness. Oh, look at all those lurkers. Hi, lurkers. Should I say one of their names? Maybe? I don't know. Oh, that's okay, Mud Rabbit. We know the score. These people are these people are pretty savvy. Pretty savvy. And well, hello, Susan. Welcome to the program, Susan. If I said hello before, I'm sorry for saying it again, but I just want to try to get everybody. There you go. Hello. All right. So now what are we going to look at? Let's look at some more of these images to just show you, to kind of wind down a little bit, make this first day of the week maybe a little bit more pleasant than it might otherwise be. So here is a mirror image from a picture of the surface of Jupiter from a single photo, and it's just reversed upon itself. And that's that. And you can find things in there too. Just lots of cool stuff. Fun to look at. Almost looks like a snake head in the middle, doesn't it? Or one of those dinosaurs with the flaring flange behind their head, wings out. Could be. Could be. It certainly could be. So let's see if we can grab that one. Oh, gotta go to the mirror. So yeah, it's pretty dark here now. It's dark out. It looks like a mirror image. Yes, it is. It certainly is. Mirror. We're mirroring. Yes. An upside down spider surrounded with flames. I like that. That sounds good. That does sound pretty good. Well, I'm going to be flipping it as soon as I can, as soon as it'll let me open it, which is what I'm sort of. Hello, Maddie. Good to see you here. Here we are. Gotta get to this one. Okay. So we're going to increase the darks a little bit and see if we can get a little more contrast going on here. And then we're going to flip this baby. Flip it good. There. Ooh. Looks like a camel head in the middle. And he's like shrugging his shoulders. In the middle here. Right here. Camel head. Maybe we should have saved that one for Wednesday, huh? Ba-doom-ba. Quite possibly. Quite possibly. It sure does get dark early now. Camel eating the spider. Oh, wow. Oh, I see the spider now. Now the spider legs are more evident. Okay. Yeah. Wild stuff, huh? Look at that. It's even better. Bigger like that, huh? That's kind of cool, huh? I just love Jupiter. I think it's just a gorgeous planet, gaseous planet. We got one more from Jupiter, from our friend Jupiter. Here it is. Look at that one. Oops. So yeah, this is another one. Now this one, it looks like it has a dude with a helmet right here, like football helmet or something. Maybe it's some kind of space helmet. And I don't know, it looks like he's like at the bottom of a well or something, maybe in a craft of some kind, with some kind of liquid metal around him or something. Hello, Dark Brain. Yes, good to see you, buddy. Oh, just a comfy, lovely place to be. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I think that you're all such awesome people, and makes me want to do more shows so I can be with my friends. So thank you. So let's increase the sharpness, increase the darkness. A little bit more dramatic looking now. I just love these things. I don't know about you guys, but man. And let me see if anybody's saying anything. Well, there's something good from Mud Rabbit. Send your stories, videos, and pictures to be shared. Hotgamesandpuzzlesllc at gmail.com. Snail mail, HG&P, P.O. Box 711, Sturgeon Bay, Wisconsin, 54235. And that's where you can find us. And if you're going to send bars of gold, you know, the post office has been complaining that they're so heavy to lift. So maybe don't send the bars of gold like you've been sending. I mean, I don't know what to do with them. I'm adding on to the house here, just building them like regular bricks. Just kidding. But wouldn't that be fun? Just kidding. So there you go. I guess now maybe someone will send me a brick painted gold. Maybe that would cost a lot though, so don't do it. There you go. You see a bat? T. Wilson sees a bat. Oh, okay. Yes. All right, friends. You know what? We're going to put the call in here. So if you want to call in, feel free to call in. And remember now, next Sunday is going to be a call-in show for Andy. So if you have any questions for Andy, write them down and or email them to me, and we'll get those all answered, as many as we can, because I know people have a lot of questions. Cheryl sees the bat. I just see that guy with the helmet in the middle. Kind of funny looking guy. Kind of a funny looking guy, you know? Let's zoom in on that guy. Look at that guy. Looks like he has whiskers like a cat. Maybe some kind of cat being. You think? Okay, let's flip this baby. Flip it. Flip it good. Whoa! Look at this. Looks like the Grinch face right here, with twisty curly arms going, or maybe it's the back of a chair or something. Like he's sitting there in front of this big cathedral behind him. It's pretty cool. It's amazing how the image changes just by flipping it. Oh, awesome. Mud Rabbit's going to call in. Awesome. Looks like Cheryl sees a Wookiee. Interesting stuff. From Star Wars, yes. Wookiees are from Star Wars, yes. So that's kind of a cool one, huh? Okay, it looks like Mud Rabbit's going to call in, so feel free to call in anytime you want. And then we get to talk to our friend Mud Rabbit, one of our awesome Ultra mods. And someone we've been missing for the last couple of episodes. So good to see her again. The whole crew is here. It's awesome. Yeah. All right. Well, we have more for you here. Can you believe that? I was busy today making these for you. This is number 6. Did we do number 3 yet? There it goes. Oh, look who's here. Our favorite rabbit, Mud Rabbit. Welcome to the program.
I just want to thank you for your concern. That was so nice when I got that email. Thank you, everybody.
You're welcome. Well, we were worried about you.
Acute pancreatitis.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that hurts.
Get your prayers out to Mud Rabbit right now, folks.
Oh, I'm fine. It's over. But I had to tell you, I got into the hospital and they were busy. So they had me on this gurney in the hallway. And when I finally got the morphine, I was feeling pretty good. And I didn't realize I had on your Meet the Graves t-shirt.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes.
And some paramedics went by and one guy said, "I like your shirt." And I thought, and here I am in the haze. And I looked down at my shirt and I've got on my Meet the Graves shirt. And I looked up and I said, "Oh yeah, Truth Quest with Aaron Moriarty. We're on YouTube. Come join us." Thing is, I don't know if I was really speaking clearly.
Right. Yeah.
They had just given me the morphine in the IV and it was just going right up one arm and down the other.
Oh my goodness.
I told them and I told another one and I told a nurse, and one nurse just kind of looked at me and smiled and nodded and walked away.
Oh, that's awesome. Well,
so honestly, I don't know how much sense I made, but they got rid of the pain really fast.
Wow. Now, did you hear that? Other mods? This is mod dedication right here. This is incredible. I don't know what to say, how to say thank you to that. That's like, wow.
I didn't even realize I had that shirt on. I was out in the yard and I was, because in the pain and everything, you're not paying attention to what you're wearing. I was watering the yard when this hit me.
Oh my.
But I had forgotten completely what I was wearing when they took me in.
Wow. Wow.
But I tried. I just wanted to let you know I tried my best.
Well, I have no doubt, and you are the ultra mod.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. And we're so glad that you're okay.
Oh,
Now,
I'm fine. I'm fine.
the pancreas, I mean, that's a pretty important thing. You know, I'm not sure exactly what it does, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty important.
Yeah, I think so.
Have you had this before, or is it?
Yeah, 2 years ago, November,
Oh my.
or a year ago, November. Yeah, that one landed me in 4 days.
Oh my goodness.
So
Oh my goodness.
I was only in 2 days this time.
So what causes this? Is this something maybe missing in the diet, or
I eat a relatively healthy diet. I think it's just been stress. There's just been a lot going on here that I've been dealing with. You know, one thing piles on top of another. And this happened Thursday afternoon after we had found out there was a bomb threat at my grandson's school.
what?
Avant-Garde School in Hollywood, Florida had a bomb threat on Thursday.
God.
The other grandma, Rosa, she took
Oh.
off out of here and went and got the kids and one of the
Good.
neighbor boys and brought them home. They had them all out in the fields, but I think that was just the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh, yes. Stress does do that to you, and
Yeah, it can.
so that's why meditation is so important, and praying and meditating to kind of like even things out a bit. And but that's hard to do when you're in pain. I know. Oh my goodness.
Oh, let me tell you, I never prayed so hard that I prayed when I was in pain.
I
My
bet.
dad was over me praying. It's pancreatitis is weird. When it happens, you break out in a sweat and you just keep sweating.
Oh my goodness. Well, Catherine says, I'm glad you're doing better, Mud Rabbit.
Oh, I'm much better. Thank you. I was just worried about my dad. He's 90 and it scared him.
Oh my, 90.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, he's a healthy 90. He's going to outlive us all.
Congratulations to him. Wow. Wow. That's phenomenal. That's incredible. He must live a pretty healthy life.
He does. He does.
That's great. That's so nice to hear from you. Anything else that you want to say to the people here?
I just wanted to thank everybody for the prayers. I do believe in that, and I think it works.
Yes.
So I wanted to thank everybody, and thank you.
You're very welcome. Did you get a chance to check out the shows that you missed?
Not yet. I've been dozing off and on. Today's the first day I've been awake all day.
Okay. Well, take your time. The one we did last night with Andrew was Andy, time travel, and the Bible code. So it's pretty interesting.
I have it saved.
Oh, awesome. That's awesome.
So I'll definitely catch up on that. And I got to catch up on 4 days of Red Pill.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's really pumping out the interviews, really, really going nuts.
He really does a good job. Everybody try to see Red Pill. I put the link in the chat.
Thank you so much, Mud Rabbit. And thank you.
Thank
you for all the hard work you do. You are a hardworking mod, always putting out things to post. And so you're very much appreciated here, and really was noticeable when you weren't here. So thank you for all that you do. You rock.
Oh, you guys rock too. Okay, I'll see you back in chat.
Okie doke.
Right,
Thank you for calling in. We love you.
Love you guys.
Wow. What a treat to have Mud Rabbit on the show talking to us. Very awesome. Very awesome indeed. So what do we see here? Are you seeing anything? There's like some kind of, looks like a chihuahua or something in the middle. Or maybe not. A cat. Maybe like a cat. I'm thankful that Mud Rabbit is healed. Yes. Me too. Yes. Mud Rabbit is a phenomenal mod. The Link Master. Yes. Yes. Thanks for calling in, Mud Rabbit. Yes. The mods really do. It's like, wow. I wish I could pay each one of them a big, massive, fat, juicy salary. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be nice? We're closing in on 3,000 subscribers, folks. It's like, let me check. Let me check here. Go to analytics. And it's up to, let's see. It's going up and down a little bit. 2,997. Three more. And we're at 3,000. Three more. So tell your friends. Bribe them. Do anything you can. Get them to join. They'll love it. And so there we go. We're on the move, baby. We're getting there. We're getting there. Just like Red Pill. He worked so hard for so long, and now he's really starting to take off. And it couldn't happen to a nicer guy. I'm telling you. Yes. 3,000 subscribers incoming. I can feel it. Yeah. So if we all talk to a friend to join, I just handed out one of my business cards today at the insurance company where I get my insurance for my car. I got everyone's attention. I walked in there and I said, and they were all kind of looking at me. There was about 6 or 8 people there just kind of milling about in the front part of the area there. And I said, I put my checkbook on the top of the table. I said, I'm here to pay everybody's bill. And they were like, whoa. I said, no, just kidding. I'm just here to see if anyone's paid my bill. Yeah. So I ended up talking to the gal behind the counter about my show, and I gave her the card. The card. Let me see. I have one in my pocket here. I printed some more out because I keep giving them out and then they're gone. And so hopefully that's how some of these people are finding out the show. It's because of the cards that I give them. Oh, is it going to be? There it is. Truth Quest. It's got a picture of Skinny Bob and the sport model UFO, which was exactly like the one I saw. Oh, 2.99 thousand. Awesome. Yes, it's very close. Thank you, Catherine. Oh, look at what T. Wilson said. I am new here, but you folks are all just the best. Heart, love. Just wanted everyone to know that. Aw, and a smiley face. Isn't that sweet? Thank you so much, T. Wilson. Thank you very much. Yes. Well, you are pretty great too, Dark Brain says. T. Wilson, it's a great group of people, and we're glad you joined the group. Yes, we are. We are honored to have you here. Here we go. All righty then. So do you see the little kitty in the middle? Like someone's holding her up, and she's like a little kitten face, right in the middle there. This is number 6. Let me find number 6. Okay, here it is. Let's see. Let's flip it. Flip it good. Whoa. Oh, that's different. That is different. Well, I'm not sure if I'm seeing much on this one. You guys? It's pretty. I like the colors. I'm just not seeing a whole lot of iconography or people or faces or anything. Yeah, the colors are very cool. Aren't they, Mud Rabbit? Yes. And call in if you want. We got about, well, I like to try to keep the shows under 2 hours. We're at 1 hour 26. So I guess if someone calls in, we'll get closer to the 2 hour. And if not, it appears blurred. Yes, it does. Let's see if we can fix that. There. That's a little bit better. Yeah, there's just nothing there, I don't think. It's kind of nice. It's kind of a pretty design, but not a whole lot of like a strange fish in the middle or something. Still pretty. Yes, it is still pretty. Thank you, Cheryl. Yep, that's out there in space. Very cool. Very cool. All right, that was number 6. I guess we got to look for number 7 now. Here's number 7 from the same Nebula. So 6, 7. Okay. There we go. That's it. All right. Well, let's sharpen this up right away so I don't have that problem. Maybe increase the darks. There's a cat. That's the cat right in the middle there. You see it? This cat head. Kitten. Cute little kitten. Looks like some kind of humanoid robot down here. His thoughts are creating this maybe illusion. There you go. A panther. Okay, a panther. Could be a panther too. A little panther kitty. Definitely a cat face in there, yeah. Wow, now I see the cat. Yeah, it's pretty cool cat. Operation Shutdown. Found the little guy that looks like it. There you go. A little cat head. Oh no, it's Bella, and she's got another lizard. Oh, well, our dog used to bring squirrels to our porch, but I guess it was our dog Adolf. He would eat the heads off of the squirrels and leave the body on the steps for us. But we never took him up on it. Cool thing, walking like a panther. Sad cat or a fantasy war helmet. Yeah. There's so much there. Oh. She's brought me 2 lizards and a mouse since I've been home. Oh, oh. maybe you could like put those in the her like old food cans and then pretend like you're opening them up and those things come out and see what she eats them. Maybe not. Oh, really? Yeah, so I guess it's not just a dog thing. Interesting. Huh. All right. Yeah, I like that one. Maybe zoom in on that cat face. It's like a painting. It looks like a painting, doesn't it? It's beautiful. I marvel at this stuff sometimes. It's just awe-inspiring. Oh, here's a little lion face right there too. Look at that. Wow. And possibly an owl head right here. Maybe even an upside down owl. Look at that. She brings him in alive. Oh, really? And she eats him right in front of you. Oh, ooh, ooh. Our old cat had to be 15 years old at the time, pinned a squirrel, but didn't kill him. Just looked at us like she wanted to know what to do next. Yeah. Yeah, that's the sad thing about cats, you know. Uh, they're they never really existed in nature, and so they must have these latent instincts that they don't know what to do with. Or what do we do here? You know, it's oh, I killed a mouse, but it doesn't really smell like a can of food that I usually eat. What's going on here? You know. Oh, all your Toms did that. Oh, it's a show off thing. Oh my god, I'll do that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll eat the worst part. You have the best. Yeah, it's a kindness thing. I think they're trying to be kind to you. It looks like James Rohrback is in the house. Good evening, James. Welcome to the program. Yeah, that looks like a little kitty in the city. Yeah, it's pretty cool stuff. Did I flip this one yet? I don't think I did I? Or did I? I think I didn't I? Whoops. It looks like an older cat now. Like, wow, it just aged. It's like an older cat's face right here. More of a panther type face. Still a cat. Yeah, you see the helmet. Okay. Yes, that is a cool helmet. I see it too. There's all the hellos. Thanks, James. Yes, Mud Rabbit was just on. It was so nice to hear her. And so nice to have her in chat. And what a story she told. Incredible. Now even more of a cat face like a bobcat. I'm sorry, I probably didn't leave it up long enough. We'll go to the next one and see what we got. Was that 7? I think it was. 8. This is number 8. And yes, 7 was that one. Look at this one. It's from the same image, I believe. It's crazy. Isn't that crazy looking? That's crazy. Crazy looking. Yeah, I'm digging the colors on this thing. So let's sharpen that up a bit. Whoa, look at that. It looks like an alien face right here. This, I don't know what this is. Maybe some kind of, it looks like a winged angel there, some kind of like a pot belly stove shaped angel. I don't know. Something weird. Something weird. There's a teddy bear up top. He's got pointy wings. Looks like a chihuahua face. A chihuahua face. Oh, yeah, it does. There's another one that looks like a chihuahua. I think it's coming up. A granddaddy elf. Little guy in the middle sitting on a glowing throne. Could be. Mad baby sitting on wings. Could be. Someone throwing a fit, it looks like. Put a little more color in it. That looks pretty cool. But you know what we're going to do now, don't you? We're going to flip it. And it's going to transform into something else right before our very eyes. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like a cup or a chalice right here. And something's being poured into it, right? I don't know, I think the last one was more interesting than this one. Oh, a little man in the middle, balding, mustache, wearing a cobbler's apron, pointy gray wings. Whoa. That's cool. Chalice on the baby's head. Interesting. The great and powerful Oz, yeah. It does kind of look like that. Oh, the little man was there before the flip. Okay. Yeah, that's what that is. It's just a flip. Okay. Well, yeah, we can zoom in on this a little bit. See if we can get what this looks like up close. Look at that. I just love these things. If you have an imagination, it's very fun to look at. I think everyone's got a good imagination. So I think everybody could love these. Yeah. All right. Well, we got a couple more for you. Exactly two more. So we're coming to the end of the show, folks. Coming to the end of the show. Towards the end here. Well, look at that. That's dynamic looking, huh? That's from a different image. Don't forget to hit that like button. Yes. We're at 18 now. Yes. Hit the like button and subscribe and hit the notification bell. because sometimes Andy calls me up and says, hey, let's do a show on this day. It might only be a day away. And then you'll get notified when we go live, because we do all of our shows live here. So tune in when you can. And you always watch us in the replay too. It's fun to do that as well. And thank you for doing that. We really love the replay audience too. Come on, lurkers, do it. Yeah, show us you're here. At least like it, right? That'd be the cool thing to do, right? This is it right here. So let's get a little more brightness, a little more brightness, a little more darkness too. Maybe a little less light. A little more color. There we go. That's pretty cool, huh? I think this is the little chihuahua I was telling you about. This is the little chihuahua right here. He's sitting right there. He's got big, gigantic ears. He's got some kind of warming sweater on, but he's up to mischief for sure. A little chihuahua, or a little dog like that. Let's see what people say. Be one of the cool kids. Like it, like it, like it. That's right. Make your mark, like it. And the number you get is your lucky number. Like, okay, I got it over here. It's playing over here. So I'm going to like it myself. I'm going to get number 20. 20 is my lucky number. So there you go. While I'm over here, I'm going to do a little heart because they work. They actually make hearts from YouTube. That's cool. Yeah, because I like making the hearts. Yeah, that's a pretty cool one. I mean, that's pretty dynamic, you have to say. Yes, a chihuahua. Oh, definitely a chihuahua up on top. Galactic Falcon. 80s arcade game emblem. Galactic Falcon. There you go. I like that. Galactic Falcon. Falcons are amazing birds. Birds are amazing. Can you believe how many different kinds of birds there are? My mom carves ducks and birds. You don't know how many there are. And it's like, why are there so many? I mean, I guess that's one of the things that's different about this planet is there's lots of different types of animals like you wouldn't find on other planets. There's not this variety and this abundance. We are lucky to have this much life, but with this much life comes more bugs. And that's why we need Klaus Schwab to eat the bugs. He will eat them. He's pushing for it. So you first, Klaus. We want to see you eat it first. And then we're not going to do it, okay? Oh, Peggy Dance, you laughed last night on the cream rinse and the woman. Yes, they were talking about unconditional love, and that's always been my little joke is like unconditional love is where you love a woman, whether she has conditioner in her hair or not. That's unconditional love. And I couldn't say it, but I printed it. Yes, you caught that, Peggy. Thanks for noticing that. That's great. Faster than Interstellar Rambler. I think it would be a race, wouldn't it? James Chihuahuas from Chihuahua like those burro tacos. Okay. There you go. Do you think we should flip this one? You know what else, friends? I think I might want to read this to you from Corey Good. Corey Good dropped this, and so I think I'm going to do this. Put that there. Open it up and get that situated so you have something to look at. That well, maybe it's his image. Maybe I'll just skip it. I'll just read. Okay. The picture is a picture of the Lunar Operations Command, which was originally built by the Nazis in the 50s. And the original structure looked like a swastika. Now it's been built out. It's much bigger, and it goes deep inside. They've got 3 different bases there. So this is from Corey Good from August 27th at 7:44 a.m. SSP update. SSP stands for Secret Space Program. The Orion Group. Now, the Orion Group is the Draco Reptilians, the tall grays, and some of the Nordic-looking aliens that look human. But they're not the good guys. There are humans that are good guys. These guys have turned to the other side. So here's what happened. The Orion Group and their allies attack the Lunar Operations Command. Wow. I just received another incredible update. I was going to record the video for the Zulu update in the next day or so, but I'm pivoting to drop some of this new info first. I wanted to provide you a written summary prior to shooting the video on this topic. Okay, I need to move this a little bit so I can see the chat as I'm reading this. But I won't be able to see much of the chat or if anyone's calling in. So if someone's calling in, say something in the chat so I'll be able to see it because I'm looking at this, I'm reading this. Okay. As everyone who has followed Corey's information knows, the LOC is actually 3 different bases that are designated LOC Alpha, LOC Bravo, aka Beta, and LOC Charlie. Alpha base is where all the meetings take place, where the spaceport is, and where all the space traffic is tracked and managed. Bravo and Charlie bases are below the lunar surface and have their own purposes. These parts of the LOC are even more highly classified than the LOC Alpha due to the nature of their operations. A few years ago, I was given an extensive tour of the interior of the moon after visiting LOC Bravo and Charlie for the first time. I released an extensive report on that tour, and what was told and witnessed can be found on my YouTube channel. So go to spherebeingalliance.com. That's spherebeingalliance.com. And you can find this, what he's talking about here. All right. LOC Bravo and Charlie were initially built in the 1950s by the Nazi regime that had built the original LOC base complex. In the process of building LOC Alpha, they began to explore the vast lava tubes created by the meteor impacts that melted the lunar surface moon upon impact, that were found honeycombing the moon. So they're honeycombing the insides of the moon. In their explorations, they discovered highly advanced doors and hatches that once opened led down to the interior of the moon. After gaining access, the German scientists found a mega space base filled with extremely high technology that appeared to have been catastrophically destroyed a long time ago. There were bodies of the ET group we refer to as the pre-Adamite species, who had a civilization on Mars and the super Earth planet it orbited. Until the pre-Adamites misused these technologies and nearly destroyed our entire solar system in the process. So this was a bad move. They almost destroyed the whole solar system. They blew up the super Earth, which is now the asteroid belt. The German scientists contacted their allies within the Orion group and were told to stay out of the interior of the moon for their own safety, and were coerced into signing a moon treaty that had strict provisions on where humans could travel on or within the moon. The Germans obeyed their allies' wishes, but only after doing their own extensive expedition into the interior of the base, where they were able to find bits of technology that had survived the solar micronova that had caused the extensive catastrophic damage to this incredibly advanced mega space station we call the moon. Wow. It's a space station, folks. If you'd like more information on pre-Adamites, yes, he's got videos about that too, about the awakening of the old gods in Antarctica, Atlantis. So check that out. And here's the link for that. This is all incredible stuff. And hello, Ralph, you're eating breakfast. That's great. Welcome to the program. Let's see. In the decades that followed, it's very sad what happened, folks. In the decades that followed, the Interplanetary Corporate Conglomerate, the ICC, Interplanetary Corporate Conglomerate, a super corporation that exists outside the purview of government oversight. So they don't have any oversight. They took over most of the Nazi space assets and agreements that were made with the Dark Fleet was officially formed. So the Dark Fleet was formed. Okay. All right. The ICC, okay, had been given immunity. Okay, the Dark Fleet was formed in secret and given immunities that no other program had been granted. The ICC, now allies with the Orion Group, then built out the vast SSP infrastructure within our solar system and dozens of others under several secret space programs. Later, the ICC signed further moon treaties where they were given a set of very complex engineering plans to access to the part of the ancient moon base where they had removed hundreds of thousands of decimated pre-Adamite bodies. Once they had removed the bodies and cataloged the base's technologies and created maps of this incredibly enormous base complex, the ICC then created mining operations and manufacturing plants on the moon, the asteroid belt, and Mars to acquire the exotic rare minerals that they then engineered into complex technologies that they brought to the moon in order to complete the repairs of the Orion Group had ordered them to make. Okay, so they had to make all these complex repairs, and they had to mine all of this material and reduce it down and produce this stuff and fix this old technology, very advanced. Fast forward a few decades to the present, August 25th. That was just a few days ago, 4 days ago, 2022. Once ICC had informed the Orion Group that they had completed 90% of the repairs and renovations from their engineering plans, the unthinkable happened. The Orion Group violently broke the moon treaties and invaded the area of the ancient moon base, killing thousands of ICC scientists workers, and military personnel in a matter of moments. The excuse me, I gotta get a drink of water. The ICC leadership and operatives who were monitoring the attack from the LOC Alpha base complex sent reinforcements to the LOC Charlie and Bravo and began executing the bases, evacuating the base, excuse me, of all non-essential personnel. Okay, this is Corey talking. Corey Good. He says, I was shown security videos from the incident where we see tall gray aliens, reptilians, and tall human-looking Nordics, the Andromeda Syndicate, aka Galactic Federation of Worlds, appearing out of nowhere and opening fire with what looked like magic wands and flashlight-looking weapons. I was told these weapons had the technology and the ability to destroy organic material and stop the neurological system of the body of the target from processing signals, switching them off like a light bulb, killing them instantly without damaging anything else in the attack zone. Horrifying. In the video, you see shocked ICC personnel running to the sudden appearance of the invading ETs as bright lights flashes begin to occur. People either falling to the ground or running frantically towards exits. The Orion Group attackers, however, had appeared in strategic places within the base complex, making escape impossible. We watched as thousands of ICC personnel were killed with these exotic weapons with no way to defend themselves. The ICC military fired their weapons at the invaders, but was only able to influence a handful of casualties in their enemy before being completely overtaken by the exotic weaponry being used against them. We then saw the tall Nordics and small gray bio-androids walk around the facility, melting the bodies of the ICC personnel with their flashlight-looking weapons. They stood over the bodies and shined a beam on them, reducing them to a liquid that solidified on the floor, appearing similar to a pothole on a road that has been repaired with asphalt. Oh my God. Oh my God. If this is true, this is horrifying. Once the Orion Group had cleared the human bodies from the facility, they immediately sent in biodroids and tall gray scientists to finish the repairs that the ICC had nearly completed. We also witnessed the tall Nordic Galactic Federation of Worlds building a factory of some sort. After consulting with the Galactic League of Nations, scientists on their flagship, the Wandering Star. Now, this is interesting. The Wandering Star. It was learned that. Okay, I got to go back a little bit here. The Wandering Star. It was learned that these were factories for brain chips, nanites, and genetic manipulation technologies that had been used against dozens of GGLN colonies and bases in the outer rim of our galaxy. For more information on the GGLN and their Declaration of Independence from the ICC and the Galactic Federation of Worlds that nearly enslaved them, watch this video update on my YouTube channel, and I'll put this link up there as well. This is so fascinating. If it's true, it's horrifying. It's absolutely horrifying. That's why I hope that it isn't true. We're getting to that. We're getting to that part. Almost done here, folks. It was at this point that the Orion Group discovered our hidden cameras and shut them down. Shortly after, the LOC Bravo and Charlie were similarly invaded by the LOC Alpha. And the LOC Alpha and ICC lost all contact with them and the 2 other bases on the moon controlled by the ICC. The LOC Alpha is locked down with essential personnel only. To throw further chaos into the mix, 1/3 of the ICC leadership was assassinated by the Orion Group by using the brain implants. Remember this, folks, brain implants that the ICC was so proud of, against them giving all of them a fatal aneurysm. So it gave them a fatal aneurysm. So when they put these chips in your brain, folks, they can turn you off like that. Don't let them do it. Don't let them do it. And these chips are super advanced, the ones they're talking about here that they're working on. It's sick. It's sick and it's evil. The good guys win, though. The good guys will win. We have to win this, folks. So this is on top of a similar number of ICC leadership disappearing without a trace about a year earlier. It is believed it is believed that 1/3 of the ICC leadership remaining are the Orion Group ETs incarnated as humans as part of their strategy to take over the ICC and our planet. The Orion Group seems to be taking desperate measures to secure our solar system and prepare for the war against the GGLN and our allies within our local stellar neighborhood. The Orion Group and their allies are trapped in our solar system and are digging in for the big battle to come. As of the evening of the 26th of August, 2022, that is the status of the situation on the moon. We also learned that when the GGLN flagship, the Wandering Star, had attacked and liberated a colony and production facility on Mars that was about to be implanted with brain chips, a few other Mars colonies had risen up and declared independence from the ICC, only to be invaded by the ICC's genetically modified and enhanced super soldiers who have violently crushed the rebellions. The colonies have been locked down with even more than they were prior, having garrisons of super soldiers stationed with them, fortifying the colonies as if they're in anticipation of them being attacked. The ICC is horrified that the recent attack by the GGLN's Wandering Star was a dry run and for invading and liberating the rest of the Mars colonies, an assumption they are correct in making. Stand by for my report on the Zulus. That's about it. So, yes, but we have some very powerful allies, including the most powerful allies, the only ones that can defeat these people, and those are the Zulu. They have incredible powers. They don't have any technology. It's all done through their spirit. And they are a force to be reckoned with, and they're a force for the light. And that alliance that we have with them might be what saves us. Looks like ex-runaway goldfish is here. Welcome from Norway, right? New updates from Corey Good sounds like. Yes, it was a Corey Good update. So check out his update on Facebook, on his Ascension Works TV. Join that. It's a social media place. You can go there and hang out and check out all of his stuff. He puts it there first. So go check that out. Very interesting. And oh, thank you, Mud Rabbit. There's the link. So will we defeat them with a qual stabbing spears? Well, you know, the good guys always win. That's what I trust in that. It might seem the bad guys are winning at times, but the good guys always win in the end. He who laughs last laughs the best. And these evil people, these evil beings will not be successful. That's my prediction. And so pray for those souls lost. Not only were, if this is true, folks, these people, these scientists were up there, thousands of people, they were the top, the best, the smartest that Earth had to offer. They were siphoned into the secret space program, and they made a bad deal with bad people, with bad beings. Do not make deals with evil beings. It will never end up good. So, yes. Well, with that, folks, I think we're going to put a cap on it. It was a great show. Thank you. Don't be too worried about this. These were some of the things the ICC has done has not been good. They have aligned themselves with very evil people and made deals with them. Bad choice. Bad choice. Yes. God always wins. Thank you, Mud Rabbit. Yes. So I want to thank you all. We'll see you on Wednesday and Friday and then Sunday again with Andrew on Sunday. So to the Truth Quest, where we're just downrange of strange, where the outrageous is contagious and the paranormal is the new normal. Yes. Until then, peace and meditate and pray. Peace in.